Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is another one for all of my Toastmasters out there. Did you know that your Toastmaster profile contains all kinds of information and history about you? Stay tuned and I'll show you. Here we are at toastmasters.org. I've already logged in. Last time I told you guys about the secret portal. Up here in the top middle where it says welcome and your name, if you click on that, it takes you to your profile. Now I showed you that you can enter Basecamp from here, you can choose a new path. You can also look at the Pathways Navigator if you need any help with pathways. But that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is your profile. Over here on the left-hand side, we have your information, including your name, when you joined, and what your member number is. A lot of times you'll have to do something that asks your member number, and if you don't remember what it is, this is where you can go to find it. If you are a club officer, then you will have the option to go to Club Central from here. If you are a district officer, you would have the option to go to District Central from here. This also shows your address, email, phone number, and what clubs you're a member of. If you needed to change any of that information, this is where you would do that edit contact information and privacy. The other thing that I want to show you that's in here is if you have opted out of certain things, they will be over here in privacy and consent. If you've opted out of emails, you might not be receiving some of the important information, especially about the upcoming virtual conference and other things going on with Toastmasters. You'll want to go here to My Privacy and Consents and opt back in so you don't miss all of that information. You can opt in or out of receiving email, mail, third-party information, phone calls, and having your name put on public reports. If you opt out of having your name on public reports, then a lot of the educational reports that your district pulls to see who earned certain educationals will not have your name next to it. That makes it a problem if your district does recognition. If you want to be recognized for your achievements, you will want to go in here and opt back in to having your name on public reports. If you make any changes, you would save it here. I didn't, so I'm going to cancel and move out. The other thing you can do from your profile is enter your pathways. You see right here it says I'm enrolled in 5 paths. I could click right there and it will shortcut me straight to pathways where I can go work on all of my projects, goals, everything like that. We're not going to do that today because we are talking about information housed in your profile. You can see here education awards. If you click on education awards, you can see every educational pathways or legacy that you have ever completed, when you completed it, and which club you gave it to. That's important information to have because sometimes you need to know those things. You can also click on Club Support History. This is where if you've ever been a sponsor, coach, or a mentor, that information would be here. This is important if you are trying to earn your DTM and you need to make sure that Toastmasters has that information. We'll go back to profile. Your membership history. This will tell which clubs you're a member of and how long you've been a member of them. If you're getting magazine subscriptions, we don't really get them printed anymore, but this used to be where you could go to change it if you wanted it printed or online. Additional roles. I haven't had any, but if you ever had any additional roles, I don't have those items, so you'll see all of mine are blank. But if you've had any of those, it's a great place to go and check those. All of the offices that you've ever held are listed here. Your order history, if you've ordered anything from the TI store, your order history would be found here, so you could go back and check on things. If you've downloaded any information to keep, that would be here. Individual sponsorship history. This is any members that you've been given credit for sponsoring. Some districts have incentives for sponsorship, so you could find that there. And also, if you have started any new clubs and you put in an application to organize, that would also be found right here. As you can see, pretty much all the information about you as a Toastmaster and your interaction with Toastmasters is housed in your profile. It's not a bad idea to occasionally check your profile and make sure that Toastmasters has all of your information correct. You want to make sure that you get all of the recognition and all of the information that you as a Toastmaster member might need. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly content, tips, tricks, and information for Toastmasters and some for non-Toastmasters. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, toastmasterkristen2020@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next video.